there with both the 33 and a third, Tommy, and the 66 of Team McCready flew in from Kentucky. So we are getting ready to go out for time trials. There is weather coming in at 8 p.m. tonight, they said. So we're going to rush things. So I'm going to try to keep everyone as updated as I can.
He'll be fifth quick with a 22.702. So time to beat right now, a 22.078. 087 rather for Tim Fuller. Next four cars going to work their way onto the racing surface. Leading them out with the driver out of Watertown, New York, a three-time dirt late model national champion. In the Atlas Paving, Mike Sparta Trucking, car number 66, that is T-Mac Tim McCready. 15X third-generation driver out of Middlebury, Vermont, that is Justin Stone coming onto the speedway next. Charlie Lodice in the 5L machine will work off at turn number 2. And it'll be Tanner Van Doren in the 22 machine out there onto the speedway as we go green in this third session of Group B of Lowy Insulation qualifying. Will be McCready. As T-Mac will roll across. White still at the top. Lodice going to be ninth quick with a 22.605. As Field will come back by, McCready come by for his second lap as the checkered flag comes out onto the speedway. He'll be fifth quick with a 22.213. Will start ninth. Tommy Meyer in the 33 and the third will start in spot number 10. There's your starting grid. Case number 1, engine oil, heat race number 1. Dave Farney's got the green flag ready. We are underway. Green flag is out on the speedway. Working up into turn number 1 and 2 for the first time. Batman Peter Britton going to have the advantage. Fresh off the opening night win at the Land of Legends Raceway down into turn number 3 and 4. He will nose out ahead of Jimmy Phelps for that number 1 spot. They're looking for the redraw position as they'll come down to click off lap number 1. It'll be the 21A of Britton as your leader. Second is Jimmy Phelps. Third, Craig Mitchell. He holds the final transfer spot. Fourth, the future Hall of Famer, Tim Fuller. And rounding out your top 5 will be the 2A. That is Mike Goulart. He'll work down the back straightaway. Britton already opening up about a half a second lead on Phelps last time as they come off at turn number 3 and 4. The 21A car, he's locking it right down to the bottom of the racetrack as he'll click off lap number 2. All Peter Britton in that Steve Huff Motors, Tommy Faxon Excavation, car number 21A machine. The 98H of Phelps sitting in that number 2 spot. Just about a half a straightaway separating your top 2. Hollywood Craig Mitchell rides in third. Fourth still is Tim Fuller, but Fuller going to close the gap that time as they go through turn number 3 and 4. Fuller, a guy who likes it when it slicks off, going to start to close in on that 93X machine as they go into turn number 1 and 2. But Hollywood Craig Mitchell, a driver who's had a number of laps, long-time regular here at the Speedway, holds on to that number 3 spot. Down the back stretch they ride. Cross flags going to come from Dave Farney this time as Peter Britton brings it off at turn number 3 and 4. 4 are in, 4 remain here in case number 1, engine oil, heat race number 1 for the driver to Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, Peter Britton. The Batman rides the bottom of the racing surface. He'll pull away still from the 98H, but now the battle for third starts to keep rolling as the 19 of Fuller continues to close in on Mitchell. He's all over him looking for that final transfer position. As he goes to the inside off of turn number 3 and 4, Mitchell will shut the door as Fuller just can't find a way by. Still locked to the bottom of the racing surface, trying to see if Mitchell will move up the racetrack a little bit. He gets a good run off of turn number 1 and 4. Checkered flag is coming out. The winner of case number 1, engine oil, heat race number 1 is Peter Britton. Coming across the line, second will be the 98H of Jimmy Phelps. Third will be the 93X of Craig Mitchell. He'll go to the show. Heading to the last chance showdown behind him will be Fuller, Goulart, Maury, Janiak, the 24 of Schultz, and the 33 and a third of Tommy Meyer.
You're in this seat that's going on the track. Huh?
Mike Warren Warrenton pitch. Rich Fleck down into the infield as heat race number 4 going to start to roll out onto the Speedway. Leading him out will be the driver out of Guilderland, New York in the SNS Asphalt Paving car number 3 J Machine. That is Mark Johnson. On the outside of him, 15-time Super Dirt Car Series winner and has 302 victories here at the Orange County Fair Speedway. That is the Jersey Jet, Brett Hearn. Starting in spot number 3, slated to go there, is the driver of the Atlas Paving car number 66 of Tim McCready. Tim McCready going to work his way onto the Speedway. And starting in 4th will be the 22 machine and Tanner Van Doren in Schnecksville, Pennsylvania. 5th on the grid will be the 9 JF. That is JF Corvo. And on the outside of him will be Charlie Lodice in the 5L with Land Home Maintenance sponsor on the quarter panel of that machine. That'll be the 91 of Felix Waugh, the 21C of Brian Calabrese, and the 54 of Steve Bernard out there on the Speedway as we get ready, heat race number 4 on the grid. So the 66 of Tim McCready. Flew in from an event in the Midwest last night to be here with us tonight in Super Dirt Car Series action. The 3-time National Late Model Champion, including 2006 with the World of Outlaw Late Models. He'll start in that number 3 spot. Mark Johnson and Brett Hearn on the front row.
But with the moisture falling, Mission Control has opted to take these cars back behind pit wall. We could be in a holding pattern right now here tonight at the Orange County Speedway. And of course, we took the gamble, rolled the dice, gave you as much as we possibly could up to this point in the program. All the hot laps and all the time trialing and 9 qualifying heat events so far. And roll the cars down behind pit wall right now and just put this show right now in a temporary holding pattern to see which way Mother Nature is going to dominate the rest of our performance.
Well, we welcome you back to the Orange County Fair Speedway, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Mother Nature has put a damper on our plans for tonight here at the Orange County Fair Speedway, as tonight's battle for the Fairgrounds has been postponed. Both track crews and Super Dirt Car Series officials will be getting together later throughout the week to try to see if we can find a date to make the event up. That is, for right now, the battle for the Fairgrounds is postponed here at the Orange County Fair Speedway. And hopefully we'll try to be able to make that up at a later date.
Well, as we said, Mike, it will definitely be made up at a later date, but it's going to take about a week worth of logistics to try and fit this rest of this program into your schedule too, because you guys got such a rigorous schedule throughout the balance of the season. So it'll take at least a week for the announcement to be officially made as to when we can put this broadcast back into play, finish it out for you guys, and finish it out for the fans here tonight at Orange County as well.
That will do it, unfortunately, for tonight here at the Orange County Fair Speedway. We thank everybody for coming out with us here at the House of Power, and we want to thank everybody that tuned in on DirtVision. Our next Super Dirt Car Series event will be on May 28th when we head to the Heroes Remembered 100 at the Weed Sports Speedway. We'll see you then. For Tim Pitts, Rich Bleck, I'm Mike Warren. We will see you on Memorial Day weekend at Weed Sport. Have a good night, everybody.